welcome to part 15 of the Grumman 2 Teardrop series. In this series we'll be making the fenders. It's a simple fender. It's going to be 11 inches wide. So what I'm doing is I'm laying out grid marks for that, or grid lines, and then it's going to be 32 inches long. Okay, and what I need to do here now is to draw a rectangle that's on the vertical plane. That's the hardest thing, again, is to keep everything on the same plane that you're looking for. The reason I'm drawing a square here is, or a rectangle, is you can't just draw a circle out in the middle like this. It won't let you do it. So I draw a square or a rectangle, and it'll let me do it. Again, I'm doing a circle that has 100 segments, so I do 100S. Then you can hold it right here on the midpoint. You don't have to use a grid line for that. Drag it up to the top, and then there's my circle. I can go ahead and delete this bottom one. And then we'll zoom in here and we'll start laying out the profile of the fender, or the edge of the fender. It's going to have 1-inch radiuses. So I'll lay out lines or grid lines so I can establish my center points. Click on the circle and drag it out and just make 1-inch circles. Now I'm going to zoom in and actually draw a line. You got to get right here on this point and then draw right over, and make sure you get right on the points like you want, because if you're not, it won't be right. So anyway, zoom in right there. Then we can delete everything we don't need, and at this point it's best to delete the guidelines because they'll interfere with your the follow me tool. Okay, we go ahead and offset here. Make sure you offset just the edge, not the surface. So we'll do 3/32 of an inch. Come back here to this one. Same thing, draw it in the direction you want. 3/32. Okay, and then we'll connect these points with a pencil. And again, just zoom in. Okay, so that's the profile. Let's go ahead and delete this line. We kept our surface, so that means all our points are connected, which is a good thing. Color, we'll go ahead and color it for right now. I'm coloring it this red color here, this A11. We'll color that side. I believe the other side have to color it. Okay, and then before we do the follow me tool, we got to delete the rest of these circle line, or the rest of the parts over here. Again, delete the guidelines, and it's a little tricky when you're deleting stuff in the background, or when you have stuff in the background, because you don't want to click on it. So click on the outside of this circle. That's what we're going to follow. That's the shape our fender is going to be. So and you can just click the follow me tool and drag it around there, but it's a little bit harder because we have to zoom so far in on this. So if you click on that and then click on the follow me tool and then go over and then double click, it should draw it. It takes a little bit because my computer's not the fastest. So now I'm going to, it should be drawing it. Well, I don't know why it's not drawing it, so I'm going to go in and do that again. Click on the circle, click, okay, there we go. I had to click and drag it in the direction. So what we'll do is go ahead and delete that, and then we'll highlight it all, and then hit the smooth soften edges, and then while it's highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and make it a group. Okay, and there we go. We got a group, and that's our fender. Next part, we'll position it.